Hello Year 8. This is week 2 of your English homework and we are going to be focusing on how to annotate a short extract effectively. Now to start off, we must know what it is that we have been asked to focus on. In this case, the question is asking us to focus on how the character of Rain has been presented as fearful. So I know I have to choose the best quotes that show off his fear. So this is the key word here, fearful. So we're going to read through this together. Your mom has called me. I'm here to take care of you, his father sighed. I don't need you to take care of me. It's because I've been excluded, he thought to himself, surprised at how quickly the news had spread and the speed of his father's reaction to call. Listen, Rain, it's your mom. A sincere tone left his voice as he spoke these words, leaving Rain in a world of doubt and panic. The next words would destroy his whole universe, and nothing would be the same again. She's not well. She's really ill, and soon she won't be here to look after you. That's why I'm here, he spoke softly, almost reassuringly. Rain's eyes welled up with hot water. You're lying, Rain struck back, now unable to stop the tears from overflowing and racing down his cheeks. His chest felt tight and his head felt light. Nothing felt real, like he was in a dream, rather a nightmare. He wanted to pinch himself so that he could wake up, but he knew that this stranger was regrettably truthful, and this was something that could not be undone. She won't survive much longer. I'm here to take over. Rain threw his head into his hands. Flashes of his mum raced through his mind. Now that we've read this extract, I am going to colour code my annotations. So the first one I am going to be focusing on the semantic field, and I'm going to be looking for a semantic field of fear. Now remember, semantic field just means any words or phrases that can all link to a specific theme. In this case, it will be fear. Now the next one, it will be structure. And lastly, it will be language. So I'm going to check the semantic field first. I want to highlight any words or phrases that shows fear. So straight away, I'm looking at this line here where it says, leaving Rain in a world of doubt and panic. Now doubt and panic both show fear. Let's carry on. Okay, weld as well. Weld. Tears. Nightmare. Okay, and there probably are a lot more as well, but I do not want to overflow this because I want this to be a practical piece of annotation, one that you can use and not get overwhelmed with. Right, I'm going to come back to these words in a minute. The next thing I want to do is focus on the use of structure. So remember, structure can be to do with the use of punctuation, the use of sentence types, the tone. Okay, so those are the things I want to focus on. So automatically, I'm going to find punctuation that I think shows Rain is fearful. Now, I'm going to highlight the use of exclamation marks. He has used exclamation marks twice in this extract. Now, normally people would associate exclamation marks with anger. However, I think deep down this also shows fear because he does not want to lose his mom. Sorry, there's exclamatory sentence. Okay, and then also here. Right, now I want to focus on the use of short sentences. Now I can see in this line in particular, it stands out because it is the only line, one of the only lines that is only one line long. She won't survive much longer. I'm here to take over. Now these two short sentences, I think these two show fear. So, short. Now the reason I think this shows fear is because it has finally become real. Okay, the reality of his mother dying is now prevalent. Reality of his mother's illness. Now, and the last thing I want to focus on is the overall tone of this extract. Now, I think the tone is quite sorrowful and let's just stick with sorrowful for now. So I'm going to write here, so the tone equals sorrowful. Right, so I already have chosen 3 structural points that I could make. Now I don't want to, once again, I do not want to go overboard, so I'm going to leave it at that. And now the last thing I want to focus on is language. Now, sometimes it is really easy to choose a quotation, but then you find it very difficult to find a device within that quotation. So you're going to notice that I'm going to skip over quite a bit of this, and I'm going to only pick out 3 language devices that I know I could talk about. So I'm going to highlight leaving rain in a world of doubt and panic. Now this is a metaphor. Now the reason I chose this quotation is because, first of all, I know it has a big device such as the metaphor, and it also has smaller word classes that I can zoom into. So I can zoom into the word doubt and panic. And doing word level analysis will develop your analysis, and you will get higher marks. The next language device I want to focus on is destroy his whole universe. Now this is hyperbole. Hyperbole just means exaggeration, and this exaggeration definitely shows how fearful Rain is at this moment. And I could once again zoom into words. I can zoom into destroyed. I could zoom into universe as well. Right, and lastly, I would choose this quotation. Nothing felt real, like he was in a dream, rather a nightmare. Now this is a simile. But also we have the opposites, don't we? We have dream and nightmare. I could zoom into these words to show how Rain is feeling fearful. Now, as you can see, you might think, oh, I could annotate this in a lot more depth, but sometimes it's better to choose just 3 or 4 really good quotations or really good points, and then you can develop those points when you are writing your what, how, why paragraph, which you will be doing in your next homework. Now, I hope this has helped you. You now need to go back to the PowerPoint where you can get on with the next task. The next task, you'll be given an extract where you are going to have to annotate it based on the same question. Okay, good luck Year 8, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!